Hi, thank you for visiting Vori, and my name is Vori, and if this is your first time, then a sub and a like to the channel would be greatly appreciated. As always, thank you for those people out there that's been supporting me through Saweria. Thank you very much, my YouTube members as well. Let's talk about Monster Hunter Wilds, the beta version. If you haven't tried it, then it's already too late. I mean, it was such a great decision for Capcom to release this beta version at this time of the year so people could save up and get their budget ready for February 14th, maybe at the time of Valentine, or maybe even later than that. But anyway, so after an hour of customization, because it's just better than World and Rise, I tried playing the game with the device, with the spec that I had, and it's actually not quite there yet. So the minimum requirement for the VRAM users was actually 6 and mine was less than 4, but it still works somehow. And maybe if you heard the rumors about the bugs and the experience of other people's, maybe this is some part of it that causes it, I don't know. But anyway, the texture is not that great. I mean, it feels like PlayStation 3, maybe early PlayStation 4 era for the texture right now, but as long as I can play a Monster Hunter game, then I could play, right? And of course, I could also play it together. But going through the tutorial, I would definitely recommend of getting this game. And even I'm already thinking about the solution of what I have to do to get it into the texture, the quality that it intended to. Like, how am I going to do this? Am I going to get a PlayStation 5? Am I going to try with Xbox Series S or X? Am I going to upgrade my machine or my device? Well, let's talk about that later. But first of all, the gameplay is just great. I mean, I don't know about you. I'm a Monster Hunter noob. I'm not that great in World. I didn't even finish Fatalis, at least not now. I played Monster Hunter Rise, but a lot of people told me, at least in my circle that plays Monster Hunter intensely, that that's just like an entry level for a Monster Hunter. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but go ahead and write it down in the comment section down below. What do you think about Monster Hunter Rise? And afterwards, I tried World, and then I tried this, so I guess I'm in the right path now. Anyway, they have the mount feature, the secret, that is kind of built so that we get familiar into the gameplay like this, because it's in the very beginning and it could auto move to the destinations that we decided to, so that's also great. I know that in Monster Hunter World they also have a feature like this, but I didn't use it that much because I was used in walking around and having Palico besides me from Rise. Anyway, I can see that the texture is pretty horrible, but I'm imagining in my head that if this was in a proper graphic settings and the way that it intended to be later on when the game already released, then it's gotta be beautiful. And of course, it's still a beta release. What are you expecting? I mean, do you expect like the whole game presented to you already? Remember what happened to Metaphor? How it got pirated because probably it's the whole game there, but there's a lock access before the release. But anyway, excuse me. The gameplay mechanics, they added some to it. Going through the tutorial, which is very easy to follow nowadays. It's very explanatory. It's very cool presented to us as a newcomer. And look at this world. Look at this world. Imagine that it's in proper graphics. I know it's a desert, and not a lot of people mesmerized by desert, and that's including me. I don't really like desert settings, though it feels a lot like, I know old people probably notice this, like Sinbad or something like that. I don't know if you watch that show or not, but it does reminds me a lot of that. And some of the weapons feel slightly different, like this great sword, for example. Though I'm a dual blade user, but the great sword, some says it's better now. It's not as slow paced and it has more moves. Anyway, I'm gonna skip through here because these are just some cutscenes, and later on I tried it again with different character. You'll see. What I'm doing after these all of these tutorials, I was messing around with the settings So there's PC specs, there's graphic settings, there's the upscaling mode using NVIDIA DLSS. It works better for me. And I tried using the quality mode, let's try performance mode. It doesn't help brings down the uses of my VRAM. But there's this thing I just know because thank God I have like tech people around me told me that there's the shared memory that uses after if you're overflown in the VRAM memory usage. So now it's getting stuttered and it's frame dropping after I was messing around a little bit. So I have to reset the whole thing. And I decided to create new character instead. Because I thought maybe I want to try it again if it's still optimized now. Maybe it just like the setting previously, was it just a mistake that the game didn't pick up yet, that my spec requirement is not quite there. But I end up like just create a new character. I want to try a new experience with this time with a guy character. And also oh, this is the one that I want to talk about. There are no new weapons, and I was kind of wondering why they didn't add new weapon, but it doesn't really matter anymore, I guess, since the weapon that is in the game is already quite a lot. So you could actually bring the game to your save data to your game later on if you decided to buy the game. And there are several differences between. Now look at this. Look at this. What happened to my character? Why is it showing like that? It's already giving me signs that I guess my PC requirement is not met, and maybe it's not a good idea to keep pushing through, because at this time my fan was already going crazy. It made a lot of noises. It feels hot, like what, 30 degrees, maybe almost 40 degrees temperature in Celsius. I meant in Celsius. Let's skip through the tutorial here because I think I'm about to fight the boss. Now, look at this texture. What happens here? And apparently this happens to a lot of people. So do other people also have not met the requirement for the minimum specs requirement? I'm not sure. But anyway, I enjoy playing it still, though I'm fighting this block of polygon. But I enjoy playing using the dual blade. They give the tutorial very easy to follow. Also a reminder of the name of the skills or how to do it on the top right there. And yeah, basically it's a great Monster Hunter Wilds game. So wait, I'm sorry, I'm jumping around here, but there are differences between playing in PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S or X. So another friend of mine did a live stream on his Xbox Series S, and it's actually a better quality graphic than this. It might be locked in 30 to 40 something FPS, but the optimization for the game is great. He never experienced this, that's for sure. And I didn't talk about Monster Hunter Wilds with my friends using the PlayStation 5. I think they had same issues. The difference is they can play before the Xbox and the PC user. The PlayStation 5 will require you to have PlayStation Plus in order to play multiplayer later on when the game releases. For Xbox Series S and X will require you to have the basic Game Pass or the ultimate one, obviously, to play multiplayer. So I come into an intersection which I would like your opinion about. Should I be upgrading my PC? Because that would be the most expensive solution, at least for now. Or getting the PlayStation 5, that is the second most expensive ones, or getting an Xbox Series X, since I'm planning to play GTA 6 in the future as well, though there's no certainty for now if GTA 6 is going to release on Xbox Series X. But anyway, the cheapest solution of all is going to be the Xbox Series S, and using Game Pass to play multiplayer, I think that's not too bad, since there are lots of games that I really want to play on Game Pass anyway, and I've been using it for about 2 years now. Anyway, please, I need your opinion this time. I need your help to decide these in the coming year, because not many people or not everyone have the time to grind or maybe plan their financial as free as others. But well, you get what I'm saying. Anyway, thank you for visiting the channel. Subs and likes if you liked it. And hopefully you are a Monster Hunter gamer as well, so we could play multiplayer in the coming future on live stream. It's gonna be great. I think we're done with this, I guess. Because look at this. Look at what is this? Look at all these monsters. It's so hilarious. But anyway, thank you for visiting once again. Subs and likes. I'll leave you to it. I still got around 2 minutes or so. So thank you for visiting, Varian.